everyone, welcome to How Ines Rolls. I thought today I could do something a little fun, a little different, and just go to the Dollar Tree. I haven't been there for a bit, and I thought I'd do a little shopping haul at the Dollar Tree. And let's go. I'll take you with me. These are so cute. They just say home, and I love it. So cute. They got good frames. Always come check out the frames. Oh, those are kind of cool. Little easel. So at my Dollar Tree here, and maybe at yours, you're probably seeing more of these vinyl papers. Look at how many different choices there are. Plus, look at this. Little cutting pads. These are awesome, even for people who sew. The twine in different colors. Of course, I am still a big fan of this. Just the regular natural one. These sections are really, really good with storing. And look at this. You can put your spices on there and save some space in your pantry. It's good. So they have wonderful plates here. I've always loved like this color, but also they have gray and white. So it's definitely something to look into. Plus, look at these chargers. You could reuse them, even use them for trays. I've hot glued a couple of these with a candle holder, and it makes it like a little tiered tray. It's kind of nice. I mean, look at the pattern on this. I think it's so pretty. Plus they have the clear contact paper, which I use a lot with preserving when Ezra makes his puzzles. And then I just put a sheet of this on top, and it makes it like a piece of art. So it looks like they have some nice neutrals up here. All right, I just got back from the Dollar Tree, and I just showed you some of my favorite things even at the Dollar Tree. So I just love to show some of the things, but I'll say this time around, it's kind of hit or miss with Dollar Tree finds. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. But this time around, it was a little bit on the scarcity side. Like normally things I can always get to, I didn't find this time around. And I'll explain more as I'm showing you what I got. So, and also everything is $1.25. So I spent about $70, but really it was like, 55-ish or so. But I do want, it makes me sad too. Okay, let's show you what I got. And I will tell you, snacks and treats are so good to get at the Dollar Tree. So I'll show you that first. So I picked up some of these things for our church class. Paul and I teach Ezra's class. And so I picked up a couple of these, one for the church class, one for the boys here. Let me know if you had moon pies as a kid, because I think I did. But these ones are mini, so they're much smaller, and that's good for little kid hands, right? Or just as a little snack for sure. And I just picked up some of these honey wheat pretzels. I bought this a couple weeks ago for my class, and it was perfect amount for all the kids. And of course I got them a little treat as well. So I'm just gonna put these aside, and then I'll show you some more things that I got. And then I went by the candy section, and I got Ezra some Pop Rocks. He was eyeing these when I went to Target the other day, and one of them was over $1. So I got 3 of them for the same price. I got a couple of red vines, so when we have get-togethers or game nights or movie nights or something, we can have these up, and if they last that long. Okay, so we got some red vines. Jonas wanted some Airheads. Just even this morning, he was asking for some money for the student store to pick up Airheads. So now he can have his own. I got a couple of these for Paul. These are those, the big Reese's cups that are gluten-free. And these have potato chips in them. I have never seen that, so I hope he really likes it. It's still gluten-free, but it's just a nice little treat for him when he would like to have one. So I'll put these in the refrigerator, and then it just makes them really cool and just a nice little treat, of course. The ones that I have gotten him were usually it's the pretzel ones that are gluten-free. And he really likes them, so I don't know why he wouldn't like those ones. Just picked up some of these little these chewy candies with the little sugar on them. And I picked up a couple of these, mostly for Jonas and myself. The watermelon ones, you guys. Now, these ones are good. Not as good as Walmart. So if you get a chance to find them there, you're going to love them. These ones are definitely more like a soury. It says it's soft and sweet. So maybe they're not soury. They're still very good. And of course, peach rings. Jonas loves these. And of course, I had to get a few of these hot tamales. Paul loves them. And really, Paul, whenever he wants a treat, he usually has like jelly beans. Not very many and not very often. So it's kind of nice just to have some of these now that we're going into the weekend. We can have some little treats when we're watching a movie. Now I'm going to show you some like desserty snacks. Ooh. I picked out a couple of these yummy brownies. They only make an 8x8. And sometimes I just want a little something for a snack, a treat to take over to a friend's house. And so I like to keep these in my food storage so that way, if I'm gonna be making something, but if I also wanna make a big pan, I could just make 2 of them. So it's not super expensive to do that. And, but most times it's just, I don't want to make a whole pan. Am I right? You just want to make like a little half pan, and these are perfect. Kind of goes along with these also, the chocolate chip cookie mix from Betty Crocker. Now, everything that I bought is basically a name brand. And that's what I love about the Dollar Tree. It's like a treasure hunt in that way, is that you just don't know what they're going to have. Sometimes I've bought like the family size Cheerios, and we love Cheerios. It was like a multigrain with strawberries. It was delicious and only $1. So, and then I got 3 of them because I was like, these are so good. So I got these cookie mixes. And so these are perfect for when the kids have friends over and they just want to make something like sweet and some sweet treats. And I think these are perfect. Kind of goes along with these. I had never tried these before. Let me know down below if you've ever had these mug, it looks like a kind of a cake in a mug. And it looks like it even has like a topping, like a frosting. So I got 2 of these in chocolate and then a rainbow chip cake. So that's gonna be perfect for when Ezra has his little friends over and they wanna make a little sweet treat for themselves. Oh, I also picked up some peanut butter Buddy Bars. These are so good. And I also saw that there was some apple pie filling. Now this Musselman's, I have bought before, like at Walmart or Albertsons or Vaughn's. And so I know that brand. And so I just picked up these apple pie fillings because we have some gluten-free pie crust in the back freezer that I probably should make up. So I thought, why not maybe around Easter or something, make an apple pie. It actually would have been better if I would have made a pie on March 14th on Pie Day, but that's okay. We'll have plenty of opportunities to make some pie coming up now that I have some pie filling. So now I'm gonna show you some of the other things that I got. Okay, I love the scent of this hand soap. So my hands are very particular about antibacterial hand washes. And even if it has a strong, just like a strong cleaner can really dry out my hands. And with it already being kind of into winter, into spring, it still has some cooler weather, some windy weather. I've been noticing the effects on my hands, but this smell, the fresh breeze, is my favorite. So I saw a couple of those and had to pick some up. They actually had more than a couple. So I love getting a lot of my cleaners from the Dollar Tree because if you're going to be cleaning, it's going to be used anyways. And so might as well try to get it as inexpensive as possible if you can. So I do love picking up our paper goods there. So I got some tissue there. I love these, and I love the design, of course. It goes great with my house. I love picking up these Scott's brand toilet paper rolls because not only is it name brand, I love having it in a 4-pack because when my college kid comes home, I like to send some with him. So I'll probably send him with a couple. I bought 3 of them. And these ones I like to use in the bathroom downstairs. So it's just, they're kind of smaller, condensed, and I can store them in my downstairs pantry down under the stairs. So that way it's really easy to find. I also just picked up some more bleach. I use the bleach for cleaning toilets and sinks and anything that has like a white porcelain kind of color to it. It just really brings out that whiteness. I picked up some sidewalk chalk for Ezra. Whenever we have the Fram come over, the kids really do love to like create, and so we let them just use the backyard just kind of as a palette, just a painter's palette or a painter's inspiration and being creative. So anyways, I just bought some more of these so they could do that on the brick wall, on the sidewalks, and then we just spray it right off. Oh, I picked up some of this white nautical rope. I guess it's more like cream colored, huh? So I picked up some of this because they did not have the, I was looking for more like a spring ribbon that I could hang my baskets on the front door, and they didn't have any. So I thought this would probably work just fine. And I love that it's really bendable, pliable, and it's gonna stick around probably through the summer. So I'm happy about that. But I also saw these beautiful amaranths. Is that what that's called? Amaranthus. So they are just such a pretty color, and I thought cascading out of the baskets would be super pretty. So they, I think this is like amaranth. How funny, because I've eaten it, like the seed or the grain, and it's so good. It's like little popcorns, and it kind of looks like that, if you can see. So I never knew what it looked like. So I guess it probably looks something like this. Probably not this beautiful coral pink color though. Who knows, maybe. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I picked up a frame. I have some plans for this one, and I kind of did like the gold color to it. It might be a little brassier than I need it to be, but I'm gonna try it out anyways. And I picked up Ezra some kids toothpaste. He's running a little low, so I just wanted to have a couple on hand. So that's kind of like my rule of thumb. If I can try to buy, if I need one, I'll buy one as a backup just in case too, if I can. So this is gonna be something that I can put in my food storage. I just picked up some more Q-tips. We already have one in the back, but I know we're gonna be using it very, very soon. So just kind of a backup. Jonas really uses these a lot with his braces, these little brushes that kind of is like a toothpick, but kind of like a floss. And these ones are even minted. So that's kind of cool. So I just picked up a couple of these just because I know he really uses them. I got some file folders. Now, as a teacher, every month I have a box of my things that I take out to teach my out-school class. So all I'm doing is just organizing all those dittos and papers and stuff. So I'm just labeling them whatever the topic is, and it makes it a lot easier to find. Imagine that. Being organized is easier sometimes. What? Okay, so I was intrigued by this. This is a facial ice roller. Let me know down below if you ever have used one of these and what your thoughts are. So I've seen them, I've seen Instagrammers trying to sell these products and things, and I'm not quite committed at buying them at $20 or whatever. $1 I could do. So it says it will help reduce redness and puffiness. Use chilled for a cooling massage on the face. So yes, I am definitely going to do this. I think it might be kind of fun to do as something maybe in the morning when I'm getting ready, just to kind of depuff the eyes. We'll see. Couple other things. I just bought Paul like a little travel size shave foam. So we could travel, of course, with it, but being that Paul has a beard, he really only touches up the top, so he doesn't really need a lot. A little goes a long way. And I saw they had a display of some lipsticks, and I just thought, oh, you know what? I will just try this one. It looked like a good color. I do that a lot at the Dollar Tree, where I look at their makeups, their nail polishes are a wonderful price. And every so often I find a really good shade. I don't have on any right now, but it's good for like when I'm going out or going to work or going to church, whatever. So maybe this one will be a good one, I hope. I picked up just some chili powder. I'm making some taco, my taco seasoning mix. And I don't mind getting something like this at the Dollar Tree, just because I'll be mixing it with other flavors, other spices, so to say. So I'm okay with that. And then look what else I got. I found a little A1 steak sauce. I'm a fan of A1, and actually we are having some steaks this weekend. So I'm super excited about this. And I just love that this was there, and it doesn't expire like next month. They are normal, like this is good until next year, a whole year. So we'll be good. So this will be really, I'm so happy to have found this. This is like a little fun find. And the last thing I wanted to show you, if you've ever seen these at the Dollar Tree, they're called the 5-minute whitening. I love these. So I don't get them, I don't use it all the time, but when I do, I use it for like a few weeks, notice a difference, kind of take a break, and then come back to it. It has a little like plastic molding tray in there, and then a gel that you just put on. It's super easy for 5 minutes, and I just brush it right off. And it works, you guys. And so it's a whitening system. And it was $1 and it works. So I am happy to share this one with you, all of you today. So definitely worth it. Try it out. If you do, let me know down below. And I'm just I'm so curious how you all will love them. So I love them a lot. So, and I can't believe there's $1. So that is it, you guys. As you can see, I got a good amount, and a lot of treats and a lot of snacks and a lot of food items and things like that. I am just happy to buy all of these sweet treats and all of these little things at $1 each. Saves money in the long run, don't you think? So thanks so much for going with me to the Dollar Tree. I am so grateful for all of you. Have a wonderful day, and stick around, rollers. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Bye, everyone.